and welcome to episode 3 of Dishonored 2. And again, if you don't remember what happened, then. What? Don't throw rocks at me, bitch. My new friend Bob.
Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say.
And we are here now. Great. Let's go. And we're on a boat.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
You feel let me safe. Oh wait. Lead us safe. And if you're asking for why I'm saving, because you can never be too careful. And also, I've recorded 3 episodes in one session so far, so they're not so long, but so I can do that.
What is this
Whoa.
place? Where am I?
This is so cool.
I can feel something moving closer. What?
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago,
Holy
I asked
fuck.
Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Oh yeah. So this is from what I've heard, and yeah, it also says it right here. You can accept the powers that comes with the Outsider's Mark, or you can do a playthrough without any of the powers, which should be really hard. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we'll do this sometime, but we're gonna go with Outsider's Mark because powers are cool.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Whoa. So it launched.
Corvo mentioned being here once.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
But what is the heart? Is that her heart?
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
So that must be the crown killer.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
That's cool.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Oh. What? A long day in Donwald. New Year. We're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for Wyman to get back to Donwald. We'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night at the edge of Rod's shore. Maybe I'll have time to turn it into a scary haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding an old audiograph upstairs. Wyman will love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Ellie. You promised to be more serious and to listen at court, and you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for a new decree on whale racing and distribution. I'm fucked. The anniversary. That time of year again. The anniversary of my mother's death. There's no real time for reflection though. It's all security protocols, menus, guest list, and it's still impossible to slip out at night. I feel like a cage bird. They've already got me memorizing this year's speech. It's endless. Would it be so terrible if I just said what I remember about that wink she gave me? Even as she was scolding me, After I was caught climbing the statue of my grandfather, the sound of her footsteps as she paced at night, the time we shared a cabin on a boat trip to Bristol, were the times she agreed to let Corvo teach me how to fish, but then had to pull a hook from my arm. Now that would be a speech. Edge of the world. Dishonored. My father's lost turned to stone by the liar. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft. Something I never would have believed possible. But now I have to believe in it, so I can believe that it can be undone. The liar claims to be my aunt, the rightful heir. Truth or lies. All I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by the weasel Duke Abel. They must have been working on their plans for years, buying disloyalty with promises. Even Ramsey, captain of the City Watch, planting? Oh, okay. There's a captain of the City Watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for those monstrous killings. That one or both of us were the crown killer. I'm not in the trusting mood, but Megan Foster says she knows Aunt Anton Sokolov, a royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So she's all I have right now. We're sailing for Sokotos. My Dunwall, my home, is no longer safe for me. But I never really was safe. I never really will be. The sooner I get that through my skull, the better. The void. This time it wasn't a dream. I read about the void and about the outsider. Imagine them. Now I've seen these wonders for myself. Strange doesn't begin to cover it. The outsider has terrible eyes, black on black. He offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price, but how could I refuse? This power might give me the edge I need to defeat the liar and the Duke of Bell. I'll worry about paying the cost later. And what price will I pay for this other gift? My mother's beloved voice, trapped in the strange contraption. It is both comforting and chilling to be able to talk to her again. And yet it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. This thing, the heart, it's there and not there. I have to focus in a way to even see it. We've arrived at the southernmost tip of the empire. Strange fragrance all around, salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend in here. I don't know what to eat or where to go. But this is where my father was born, so part of me belongs here too. And these are my people, what they were until my throne was stolen by Delilah. I'm coming for you, Delilah. With my new powers, all I need now is a plan. Holy Jesus, that was a lock. Jesus Christ. So we know that that heart is not even existing in real life. It's just something that she can see because she bears the outsider's mark. Oh, now we have powers. Great. And we have 2 runes. Dark vision, which is probably always good to get. Oh, there's so many things. What this? To increase your jump height, distance. Block. Shadow kill. Wait, what? Shadow kill turns anywhere enemies to ash upon death. Oh, that's good. We're gonna get vision first. Flash first. Always the best thing. Yes. Boom charge, we don't have anything. They're from Emily, Wyman. By now you must have heard about the coup in Donald. Don't worry, I'm safe, hiding far away with friends, I'm employed. Don't try to anything present and don't go back to Bristol, stay in Walla. There's nothing you can do against the fire. I can't say I have solid plan. Okay. Oh. That is weird. Don't use warp. Is that what you've used to living in the past? Blah, blah, blah. This is all the coin I could scrap up. Ant and I operate on the type bar, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever bulbs you find along your way. Wolf need ammo, resource, and take down the people behind the coup. You know, with a silver or black market shops, look for the symbol to find 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs will guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokol offers work on the quit discourse, but as a gift for you. If you need to be modified, there's a... Oh, nice. Oh wait, it's a tab? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's F? I can, okay. Oh. So I can get this, then this. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Oh, this, this, and this, and this. All these things I can do. Oh well. This place is big. Oh. Great, what would you get? Sweet God, Bone Charm. Wait, what? Oh, it's a ruin. Jeopardizing security systems for walls was out many. Oh, cool. So now we can actually get something new, or we can upgrade. Craft your own unique bone charm with some chance of corruption. What's this? Reflex block. That's cool. By selecting a combination of mystical traits and expanding raw whalebone as resource. Oh, okay. For now, we could use this actually. Knowing you can deflect any kind of income. This sword. Because as I play right now, I could use that.
Must be cursed. You're up.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
I don't want Ansel Sokolov to die. Oh, okay, that was weird. 5 gold. Great.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Well, let's get going.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Well, I'll see you in the next episode. Or, rather, I'll see you around the webs. Well, whatever.